So, I rarely make theory videos in this fashion anymore, especially since it'll become outdated the moment DawnTrail launches. But this is something I need to talk about before my head explodes. During my last livestream, I did a lore breakdown of the full trailer for DawnTrail. When the subject then came to the Enigmatic Maiden, a theory jumped into my head. And I won't beat about the bush either. My theory is this woman is the last princess of the Allegan Empire, Princess Selina. Now, let me explain why I think this is the case. The Enigmatic Maiden first appeared in some of the first official artworks for DawnTrail, specifically this poster you now see on screen. We knew right away that she would be important to the story. You don't get on the official artwork without having some importance. But all we knew of her was this artwork. No explanations were ever given and theories were rampant. Now, why do I think this is Princess Selina? A couple weeks ago, I hypothesized about a connection between Solution 9 and the Allegan Empire. TLDR, after Allag fell, its colonies were left to fend for themselves, with most dying out without the Empire to support them. But one colony in Toral endured and became self-sufficient, and being on the other side of the world were isolated from the calamity. This colony would continue to evolve over thousands of years into what you see today. This would explain why their technology has many resemblances to that of Allag. Now, where does Princess Selina fit into all this? It's best we go over her history first. Selina was a princess of the Allegan Empire and a descendant of Zande I. After the calamity, most if not all of the royal bloodline were wiped out, with the last being trapped in Circus Tower when it was swallowed by the earth. Selina was a sharp-witted young girl, and knew well enough that the tower was intact, and as such, so was Zande and his court, all of whom brought about this madness and the void of the 13th down upon them all. Everyone within the tower was put into stasis after it sank. With the Empire in utter chaos, there was nothing she could do about the tower, and she knew well that her bloodline was the key to accessing and controlling the tower itself. But more importantly, the royal bloodline was the key to keeping the cloud of darkness at bay, in thanks to Zande's pact. As such, Selina wished to ensure that her bloodline would endure, so if the horrors of Circus Tower were ever to be freed, someone of the royal line would help put an end to it. She, and likely allies she had left, utilised Allegan biotechnology to transfer her bloodline to that of a trusted Mikote ally. This is what would later be known as the Allegan Eye, for the distinct red eyes the bearer would have. Grahatia was the latest of his G-tribe to inherit the eye, and later the full bloodline thanks to Une and Doga. Princess Selina would disappear from the history books after this event. This is where my theory of the Enigmatic Maiden being Selina comes in. It goes back to this line in the full trailer.
Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Amon of the Allegan Empire unlocked the secrets of immortality in his quest to resurrect Emperor Zande. After it was perfected, he used the process of resurrection to bring back Zande, now as an immortal being. But it seems Amon used this process on others as well, so who's to say Selina was not one such individual that was granted immortality, as the blood descendant of Zande I. After she transferred her bloodline to Graha's ancestor, Selina would make her way to the last remnant of the empire she knew to exist, that of the colonies in Toral. There, as an immortal, she would rule this colony and show up again in the present day. I compared her to Une and Doga, and she lacks the red eyes they both have, nor does she have the blood-red Allegan eye that Grahatia does. One possibility is her bloodline was severed when she transferred it, but I can't really see how or why. It could be after thousands of years her eyes have been the one element to change. Or maybe she altered her eye colour to mask her true heritage. So what do you think? Could this be Princess Selina? Or maybe it's someone else we once knew? Perhaps the Sundardassian? Or someone else entirely? DawnTrail's nearly here, so we won't have to wait long to find out. but let me know your opinion in the comments. Thanks everyone, and enjoy DawnTrail.